Welcome on the World View. So nakorale tukiride in the Latin world. Tugenzeko mu Central America, El Salvador. Tugagwa tulambula ekomera likyasinze obunene mu nsi yonna, the largest prison in the world.
These aren't people. They're psychopaths, sociopaths, the kind of people we have here.
We are about to see the
Sika derinya dekomela Latino. Tugenzeko mo Latino Española. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, The World View. So, lambula nange ekomera lino dene. Enseno erina abantu 6.1 million people. So, kitegeeza abantu batono nnyo naye crime rate yali y'amaanyi. President mu 2022 n'asalawo okuggulawo ekkomera lino ne basiba buli kibanda. Buli yali yeefaananyiza nga kibanda ng'asibibwa. Kitegeeza bangi nnyo abali muno nga tebalina musango. Njagala tulabe video eno mpaka wekomekereza. Toerabira okusubscribinga ku YouTube channel no commentinga wansi awo otubulire side yo kukomera dino ngomaze olaba video eno. So katuyingire tulambule nenjagala olabe security protocol. Ekomera lino lyazimbibwa mu 2022 liri ku bugazi bwa eka 4. Dirina chevaita security protocol.
wire. The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter high wall with a 3-meter high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts. 19 watchtowers are ensuring nothing escapes notice. The entire design doesn't just prevent escape, it erases the very idea of it. Hello.
Nenga okuyingira wano olina okufuna presidential pass oba presidential permission. Ne bakuyingiza likumibwa amaje ne polisi. Bw'oba otuuse ku facility y'ekkomera sigino ebula oba tokyalina sigino ya simu, kitegeeza ki? Bano ba gangster be basibibwa wano. Njagala olabe omusajja ono YouTuber protocols yayitamu naye ng'alina ne presidential pass emukkiriza okujja ne kamera ye na buli kimu okujja okukwata footage ono gwe tweyambisiza tubalage ekkomera erikyasinze obunene mu nsi yonna. Sikaana ogiraba esikaninga mpaka mu mubiri gwo. Kwegamba lina security protocols zisinga neza airport. Wanakunnyonnyola atya? Katumuwulirize.
Microchips, and not only that, even phone chargers.
Another
Okawulidde akantu ako. Tebakkiriza microchip oba phone charger oba mpiso oba kiki, buli kimu bakikebera. Omwami ono YouTuber ngenda kutekerawo link yawo ogenda olabe video eno, naye yakola omulimu gw'amaanyi nnyo okuggyayo amazima agali emabega w'ekkomera lino. Ekkomera lino ogeralaba nga abasirikale bonna beebisse, ono yekka yatayambala mask. Katumuwulire kikyayogera ku nsonga eyo. Tetumuwulidde ayangule okwogera naye abadde yali mu kugamba yekka yakkirizibwa okubeera nga talina mask era abantu bangi bamumanyi. So kitegeeza abasibe bamumanyi, bamutegeera dda, so talina nsonga lwaki yeebikka. Naye nga abasirikale bonna beesabika, talaga feesi n'egyo n'emu. Kubanga nga obiraba mu firimu ababanda bano eno basobola okukwata famire yo ne bakowasinga okkakkana nga batolose. So kyobalaba tebabawa chance kulaba musirikale yenna mu feesi. Abasirikale bonna mu kkomera babeera beebisse. Tuli El Salvador, tuli mu Central America, ekkomera lino gye liri naye nga lyabyewo nnyo. Kati eno room ye ya rifles, katsoke tuwulirize ki kye boogera ku eno room.
A Sig Sauer rifle allows us to maneuver in spaces that are too tight to move.
Whenever criminals are arrested and dragged to the bus, various cuffs and chains are used to restrict their movements and minimize the risk of harm to officers.
Has there ever been a riot?
So far, there have been no escape attempts. We have the worst of the worst within criminal organizations here.
bafunangako riot yonna oba obwegugunga bwonna balina kye bayita maximum security protocol mu kifo kino. Gwera engeri gye bakwatamu embadiya. Naye nga aba inmates bo balaba ttatu ze balina bali ba gangster bali ababi ababaaya. Bali nga basobola n'okuggyako gavumenti be baasibibwawo ate nga kigambibwa mbu tebakkirizibwa kufuluma yadde okulaba ku musana ogenda kuba obiraba mu maaso awo.
It is impossible, but let's just imagine that an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here intentionally because when they walk on these pebbles, it works like an alarm system. It makes a noise, they cannot sneak away.
Have they tried to escape? No. Could they try? Difficult. Because they would have to go through a series of security rings.
So kizibu nnyo kyakutoloka muli ne komera lina kye bayita security borders oba security lina security nyingi nti inmate yenna nga ayagala okutoloka alina okubuka emisanvu mingi okulaba nga atolokamu ekyo ekifo.
Most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty tense. We are entering one of the modules now.
You are seeing the third and fourth module.
So wanene tuyingidde mu kkomera erikyasinze okuba eddene ery'ababaaya. Tuyingidde. Welcome on the world view. Jango lambule naffe.
Controlled chaos.
Akalayini ako kalaba akayero tokkirizibwa kasala. Ojja kuba okeyongera okukalaba mu maaso awo. So there's no cell block. Ez'abasibe bambala white bambala n'ekinu nga kya white babeera bangi mu kaduukulu akamu tebasula ku mufaliso tebasula ku ssuuka tebasula ku piro oyingira buyingizi n'essaati ye eya white teri kirala buli kintu kye bakozesa kya plastic amaswani plastic ebinaaba plastic buli kimu kya plastic kati omubanda ono gwe omukwasa otya fooko nolowooza takusokoote sokoote bano babanda babaaya.
Communicate with me now. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to allow them. They know from them that subsequently there may be a penalty for not abiding by an instruction.
I'm curious to know which of these group leaders I'll be interviewing.
It is forbidden for us to pass this yellow line.
So akunyonyola nti kiri forbidden oba tekikkirizibwa okrossinga yellow line eyo ogenda okulinaana wali erikuka kati baba batya emmere olaba engeri gye beepanga nga bagenda okwebaka beebaka ku byuma. So human rights bavuddeyo nnyo nga balwanisa ekikolwa kino naye simanyi banambalako nakyo. Katulabe video nga bwetambula naye nga tewerabye okusubscribinga ku YouTube channel tube nga tuleeta zi video bwe ziti obeere nga olaba ebifa mu nsi tuleme kukoma Uganda wanooka tuwideninge on our knowledge of knowing the outside world.
There, look, you can see the emptiness in their soul. They don't have any hope towards future. They look very robotic. Their life is so monotone.
This open corner is their toilet area.
Toilet yaabwe girabe osala walezika eryo nga nekyali wakulaba ate wali nga wewali amazzi g'okunywa wano wewali amazzi ag'okunaaba. Kale sigenda nkoluzira naye nkiwanjino lino ekkomera ekyasinza okubeera tough lisinga ne luzira nawulira nti bw'oba omugagga osobola okulya ku nkoko osobola okulya ku kyennyanja. Muganda wange wano tebiriiwo mb'oli kabona wa kkomera mbu biki buzima nga oli sipapa mu kkomera wano tewali sipapa. Ate nga abasajja be bakwata babeera babanda bali abagagga ababaaya be basibira wano.
As part of hygiene and order, inmates are shaved every 2 weeks by personnel.
So buli luvannyuma lwa wiiki bbiri balina okuba nga babasala enviiri nga babakebera amannyo, babakebera buli kimu. Muganda wange
Once part of the MS-13 and
si byangu.
which controlled the neighborhoods of El Salvador. These two rival gangs spent years extorting money from locals.
Kabasoka batunyonyola gangs. Baina gangs za bika bya njawulo kanyaga tumanye ku gangs ezimu eziri muneno.
Entering each other's neighborhood could mean being torn apart. Yet here, they are side by side until their last breath.
How do they live without attacking one another?
They have to learn how to live together. Here, they are in a prison. They are not on the street.
Most of the inmates have tattoos covering their entire bodies, even including their faces, showing their loyalty structure. For MS-13, tattoos often include
MS-13.
Members of the other gang use symbols like 18 or 666, which add up to 18 and symbolize the devil, or they use Roman numerals. Having gang tattoos on one's face is a clear sign that they are one of the most ruthless and high-ranking members of the organization. Crossing paths with such a person on the street is the same as staring death in the face.
Babanda.
Represents being caught in the world of justice and serving a long
Muganda wange.
sentence. The devil horns tattoo
Labako bulabi naye tubikola.
individuals' worship of the devil. Some even claim that they carried out their actions under the devil's command.
So abamu kigambibwa nti no zino tatu ze balina ku mibiri gyabwe balina Roman numerals, balina enamba zenyini, balina stars, balina tatu ezenjawulo. Bo balina endowooza nti emizimu devil yabatuma okukola bye bakola. Kyobula nga balina tatu ze balina. Bw'oba onoonyerezaako ku Latin Americans, bantu bali violent nnyo. Bw'ogenda kuba Mexico, ogenda kuba bachi, ba El Escobar, basajja bali criminal nnyo, basajja ba gangster, babaya, babanda, kuvada, ba Latin America bo, bazibu mu.
24/7, ensuring nothing goes unnoticed. The modules are kept lit all day and night for monitoring. When the sun goes down, the lights stay on all the time.
They are constantly being observed. I think this is one of the hardest things. When they try to sleep, they use their towels and cover their eyes to block the light.
So, etala tebalijjaako, etala libeerako, amataala tegavaako, kiro kiramba, oba obudde buzibye obudde bwakumakya, amataala gabeerako. Kati gweobeera oyagala okwebaka, weebika ttawulo mu feesi, ne weebaka. So babakkiriza okukola ka exercise kaabwe, ne tebafulumako wabweru wa block eno. Babeera muno.
There's not enough space.
Omwo mwe babeera.
Same day.
Has there ever been a chaotic incident when these inmates were outside of their cells?
So far, nothing.
Whenever we focus the camera on a cell, we often catch a prisoner silently mouthing words. Even behind bars, gang members attempt to send orders to the outside. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored him to block the message. Despite the crackdown, these groups still hold significant power outside. Rumors suggest they have plans for taking revenge by targeting innocent people. But in response, the authorities threaten to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be one meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God, they won't eat a grain of rice. Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Here they get 3 meals.
Hey, omusajja we are taking over power in 2019. Bakola structure esiba buli kibanda mweri eggwanga. By 2022, bali bakutte abantu over 40,000 people. Emitwalo 4 egy'abantu ababaya nga babayingiza mu kkomera muno. So, waneno tugenda kubyandya byebyendya bireka birungi.
It's a sugary drink.
Bireka ebyekulya birungi.
Eat with their hands and clean their plates.
Bw'olaba
Protein,
ebyokulya byewaffe mu makomera g'ewaffe n'ebyabwe waliwo enjawulo. Gwe omusibe ne bakuleetera ne kajjuice onywe.
seen so far.
Just ekitiisa nti tebakukkiriza kulaba ku musana. Ekyo kitiisa kyeraliikiriza ddala. Gweomaye okubeera mu kizimbe obulamu bwo bwonna obw'oku nsi nga togenda kulaba ku musana. Kintu kidala nnyo. Naye nga kikola kino kyayaga President baamwagala nnyo oluvannyuma lw'okukola ekintu kino yafuna obwagazi bungi nti ensi yali obumenyi bw'amateeka bwali bususse.
And we also use this space to put handcuffs on them before opening the door to move them from here to their cell.
Welcome to the isolation cell.
So, isolation.
This is where he ends up.
Gye bakuteekera nga gwe okola eddalu eriryo. Okola eddalu, tokola biki, bakuteeka eyo, obeera mu kizikiza nga teri kyolaba.
They supply their water
Obulamu bwonna obw'oku nsi.
here. They
Muganda wange.
The basin for drinking water and the toilets are located side by side. The toilet looks recently used and dirty, suggesting that this cell has recently been used. The only light they have is this little hole that barely
Okalabye akataala k'obeera nako keko kalayiti kokka k'obeera nako nga bakutadde mu sonitale. Wadde obirabula mu firimu leero tubikuleetedde ku World View. Teweekwasa nti tetulambudde.
It is necessary for them to have something, a book, anything, to keep their mind clear. But here, they don't have access to any of that. No matter how tough a criminal is, this kind of isolation breaks them. This is necessary.
Kugambye lino ekkomera terikkiriza mbusimanga mawulire, simanga butabo, mbusimanga ogenda va mu kkomera ng'ebitambula mu nsi obadde obimanyi, teri yadde ka TV yadde akareediyo. Muganda wange lino ekkomera ddala kasobe tulabika interview ka inmate omu eyabawa chance okwogerako nabo tulabe ebiki byayogera. Babawa eddakiika 10 zokka okubanga akola ka interview ako.
My name is Marvin Ernesto Medrano Vasquez.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
You don't look 41. You look younger, like 35.
Msajja ali 41.
Oh,
Can I see your tattoos?
I'm S13.
When did you join this crime organization?
In 2004, but I started my criminal record since I was 11 years old.
How did you first become involved?
When somebody is born with just a mom and the mom is working, you look for the streets. You look for somebody to help you out. I said, well, my mom's poor. I need some shoes. I need some clothes. And I started robbing. Then I need a father figure because I didn't grow up with my father. And then I looked the group of gangs. Then I did a side and I came right here to El Salvador, trying to change my life, but I seen that there were more gangs right here, and I started doing the same thing I did upstate, and I got locked up. I've always been one of them persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind, and I accomplished everything I had to do right here, but I'm right here. This is how the devil pays the people.
Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one of your relatives, right?
Olina okutta omuntu ate nga relative wo.
For your gang, I lost my mom, my dad, my son, everything right here because of the gangs. When I could be with my family, hey, upstate, the United States, a better life. But, you know, we took wrong decisions and this is the cause of this. That's why I tell the youth, hey, go to school, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. Don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few more than 50. You gotta do it sometimes.
How did you become cold-blooded and merciless in time?
I can't really respond you with that question.
How do you feel about not seeing your family forever since you're in CECOT?
I feel bad because I seen my son the last time when he was 5 years old, and I'm
Gwe
21 years old. Right now, I want to see him. I want to tell him, hey, don't do the same things that.
Tuwelabira okusubscribinga ku YouTube channel yaffe The World View.
Because of you, we'll never
Byebyo ebibaddeyo mu El Salvador bye tusobodde okufunira. Tetulina kyabakolera naye babasibe batta abantu bangi. Ekirungi babasiba busibi tebabateeka kalabba n'ekyokulya babawa. Naye be batta bo tebakyalina kye basobola kulya. Baafa. Naye nga leero ebadde tuwa on the world view tulambudde ekkomera erikyasinze obunene mu nsi yonna. Musubscribing and commenting down below. Thank you. Mwebale okulaba. Bye bye.
Is clear. Crime is no longer tolerated and the punishment is severe. El Salvador once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year. Previous administrations agreed to a truce with these groups, but this couldn't bring lasting order. Although the current government's methods are controversial, by 2023, the number dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people, placing El Salvador among the safest countries in the world for the first time.
So far, the results are undeniable. Peace has returned to the neighborhoods. But what about those who were wrong?
So tusabire abo bebakwata nga tebalina musango bokka betubatusabira kuba bangi balugenderamu naye nga mwebale okuba nga mulaba YouTube channel yaffe ne video zaffe. Thank you. Peace out.